Guys, the 800 horsepower twin turbo Cummins powered giveaway truck is coming along great. What do we work on this week, Todd?
This week was all about the undercarriage, everything that makes it go, makes it stop. This is about making it stop, making it steer.
Make it whoa.
Make all go, gotta have some whoa.
Guys, you cannot have an 800 horsepower twin turbo truck without good brakes.
No.
And a little bit of...
You can, but not for long. Well, you're gonna hit up in a tree. So we had to do the brakes. So that was you love brakes. You've researched these because you're kind of like one of those guys who likes to research stuff. So tell us about the awesome brakes that we put on this truck.
So we put drilled and slotted rotors on there, these new ceramic pads.
New
and then
calipers as well.
Yeah, because sometimes the factory calipers get a little stiff, and on my truck actually, one of these rotors, I actually ruined one of the rotors over the past 4 years because my caliper froze up, and so I was like, we're gonna give these guys new calipers, and I mean, might as well get the red painted ones, right? I mean, so they're powder coated red.
Red means fast or slow, I guess, if that's what we want to do. So we got new calipers, so now we can stop, and then
rear brakes, like you gotta upgrade the wheel cylinders. Factory wheel cylinders suck. Chevy 1-ton wheel cylinders are bigger. You get more brake power with the same brake pressure.
This is a mod that's been out there forever. I remember reading about this in the forums when I got my truck like 10, 15 years ago. I mean, the Chevy 1-ton rear cylinders is like the go-to mod. It's super cheap. It's easy to install. So if you have a second-gen Dodge out there, toss your rear cylinders and get a Chevy 1-ton, be a lot better.
So we put those on this truck because we want it to be able to stop. Now be a little careful if you're on ice. They could lock up because they're a stronger brake, but you know what? If you're on ice, you should be in four-wheel drive anyway.
Then you're just assisting in the front.
Yeah, you're just helping the front of the brakes at that point when you're in four-wheel drive.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
That's probably why the factory did that for portioning valves and all that garbage. We don't care. We just want this truck to be able to stop.
And do good boosted launches on the brakes and not push the brakes.
Yeah, because you'll push. I didn't even think about that.
We got all billet shafts in this transmission. We can do some serious boosted launches.
So there, and then did you help the guys with the trans install, or they did that on their own?
Heck no, I can't fit under the dang lift. I'm not going to do a trans install. Are you kidding me? I do stuff on top, not underneath.
Tall guy problems.
That's right, tall guy problems. So the transmission install, we got the 1,000 horsepower training built. This is a billet input, billet intermediate, billet output, super high pressure valve body, full manual valve body. We got the shifter installed. That's really cool. It looks so sick in there in that truck. I mean, you got it there, you got your shifter here. When you look in the windows, people are gonna know it's not an all show truck. It's gonna be a go truck.
Yeah, it's kind of giveaway with the the ratchet shifter there, but it's a sweet setup that one of our buddies there at Granby Truck Shop made for us.
Yeah, he makes a nice.
John Strado, and they're available on our website if you want to order that stuff from us. But anyway, sweet setup, integrated buttons, nice bracket. I mean, it's a
slick setup. It's gonna be so much fun to hot rod this truck. This is a fun street hot rod. I'm so jealous. It's gonna be so cool. It's so cool, this truck. So the transmission running great. We got our triple disc torque converter, should handle the power real easy. Really, this transmission should live a good long life, unless you're just a total idiot. I mean, yeah, you can burn up anything fast if you want. Don't even need power to do it. But with reasonable driving, you should be able to beat on this, have a lot of fun on the street, race it, and have it last a good long time for you. And really, all the expensive parts are there. You may need to service it. That's a lot cheaper than building it from scratch.
Now, getting back to the suspension side, the other thing that really is a problem on these Dodges, the front steering wears out, and they don't handle well, and they get death wobble. This being a 96, it had the Y style steering, which is more prone to death wobble, especially if you launch really hard and the front end pops up. So we went to the 98 newer T style steering. Got all those components. I mean, just stuff from the local Napa, nothing special, but brand new components there. And going to the 98 style, the steering is gonna be rock solid. Brand new tie rods, drag link.
And the drag link's a Dodge off-road with the Heinz. It's actually really nice.
Oh yeah, the track bar.
Yeah,
we did that. That is the other Achilles heel in these things, is the track bar. So, yeah, I forgot. We went to that Dodge off-road heavy-duty track bar on there because the Moog ones and all those other ones, yeah, they have a lifetime warranty, but who wants to change their track bar every 20,000 miles?
No. So this one should never have an issue. It's super beefy. I had the Y style front end on good times when I ran into the wall. It went pigeon-toed.
Yeah,
it broke. They're not good.
You did the Duramax.
Yes, I did the Duramax in a Dodge. Impossible to do, and I did it. And I ran into the wall. It was a great time.
You didn't quite hit the wall.
That's right. I skipped a quarter of an inch from hitting the wall.
You can't claim to hit the wall, and you haven't.
I have hit the wall. I almost hit the wall. He's right. I did not hit the wall.
If you were standing there, you would have been maimed because there was an inch between the rut on the ground and the wall.
You would have hit the wall with your skill level, but because of my skill level, I avoided the wall. So I have not hit the wall.
So anyways, we didn't want whoever does this, if they race, to do that, so the suspension's upgraded. The other thing is you got to get the stance right on the truck. These trucks don't look great when they're full height.
They're way too high.
They're a little high. So we lowered the front end, and so we got some new variable rate coil springs.
Drop it down a little bit.
Drop it down, and these are, I mean, guys, these Dodges are dime a dozen. There's 7 million different springs out there. So we just went with a 1500 spring, and so that we could have full coils. You can cut coils, and it's kind of a getaway to do it. We kind of went a little bit better and got a actual lighter
it's a new spring, so it sits down a little bit more. And in the back, we actually chopped the blocks. We have a huge lifting block on the top of the axle in the rear.
And when we pulled it all out, the truck was kind of doing the Cali squatting dog look, or whatever you want to call it, the Cali lean or whatever, or the North Carolina lean. If you're from Carolina, they say the North Carolina guys do that too. I don't know, but
maybe everybody does.
But anyway, we want the truck level.
Yeah,
and
which looks like a North Cal because you're so used to seeing a rake. So it's almost deceptive. You can measure it, but it looks like it's.
So it's got a tiny, but yeah, it almost. But anyway, so we did that. Well, pulling the whole block off was too much, so we actually chopped the factory blocks in half.
Put it back in.
Milled them flat and then put them back in. So we got about I think a ½ inch block is what it ended up with in the rear instead of the factory 4-inch block or whatever it is.
It lowered it down, and it just looks awesome. And one of the reasons it looks awesome is because of those freaking sweet wheels we put on it. And with that lowered look and those wheels, this truck has got some
those wheels, stance. I don't even remember. They're
Hostels.
They're Hostels.
Hostel wheels, they're
20-inch wheel.
20 by 12.
So we got a 20 by 12 wheel on there, and then what, a Toyo Proxy?
No, the new Nitto 420S.
The new Nitto 420S.
Brand new. It's a new pattern. They look really, really cool. This got a good amount of stance, but not crazy. I'd say it's acceptable. I think it really fits. Some kid put some fancy tires on his truck. Theme we're going for. We want people to think you're just some dumb kid, put fancy wheels on his truck, and then all of a sudden you just wax them. So this is perfect.
Now we got a quick confession to make. We said this was a rust-free Southern Utah truck.
Yeah.
When we pulled the fender flares off, there is a little bit of rust.
Yeah.
Where the fender flares were, which, we talked about fixing it, and we're like, you know what?
It fits the theme.
It fits the all-go, no-show theme. So
we didn't put money there. We put money in going fast. We didn't put money in body work. We were so far over budget anyway, shocker. But we kept it, to going fast parts.
But for those guys that drive rust buckets or shite boxes. What do they call them? A shiite box, something like that. I don't know how to. We don't swear in this channel. But if you drive a piece of crap truck, you will appreciate the rust. It's in the common spot, but it's not cancerous where it's ruined the bed. It's just got a little bit from the fender flares holding the moisture in there.
You're not going to notice it because the wheels are so freaking cool. I mean, that's like, they're going to hook and book, and when that thing goes, it's going to be awesome. I mean, it is a radical looking truck. I think it looks like a super fun truck to drive. I can't wait to get this thing started. I think we're 2 videos away from starting this thing. You got 1 more video, and then it's startup time, I'm pretty sure. So, is there anything left in the bottom end? You got the tranny, the wheels, the brakes, lowering, steering.
I think that's pretty much it.
This truck has been gone through. Anything that matters performance-wise on this truck has been gone through and is awesome. So whoever gets this, you can drive with confidence knowing you can drive a long time, have a lot of fun. And anyway, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be cool. So how do you get this truck?
Spend a buck, win a truck. Pretty simple.
Win a truck. Yeah.
Go to Power Driven Diesel. Every purchase you make, every dollar is an entry into that giveaway.
And we're having the drawing on May 15th. That's the drawing date. So make sure you get your entries in. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video of the Agnes All Go No Show.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.